Hello, my name is Gicel and this is my presentation on aging. It is estimated that in the near future there will be more older people aged 65 and older than kids aged 5 and younger. This is a result of decrease in birth rates and the decrease in death rates. Thanks to medical advances, people are living longer. However, women are still living longer than men. But life expectancy lowers in olders of color. Even with all the medical advances, experts say that we all have a maximum lifespan and we cannot expect to live over 120 years. The reasons that determine the aging process include health, employment, income, cognitive status, family, living situation, ethnicity, race, and sexual orientation. As people age, their social interaction also change. As people get older, the roles that they play in society change as well as the activities that they like to do. These roles change with retirement, losing a job, death of a life partner, or getting chronically ill. Informal support is very important to older people because it provides them with emotional support and it gives them a sense of belonging. And it also has many health benefits. Informal support is also important when it comes to caregiving, as many older people rely on their informal support for assistance in their daily living activities, some more than others. In other cases, the older person might be the one being the caregiver. Informal support includes family, friends, neighbors, community, volunteers, and acquaintances. Productive aging is paid and unpaid activities that benefit the society. Older adults can do this by doing volunteer work, having leisures, religious participation, and civic engagement. All of these things have many benefits, including emotional and mental well-being, many physical well-being, social well-being, social support, sense of meaning, being feeling that they're being valued, self-satisfaction. They would live longer, better cognitive function, better health and mental well-being. Um, And like civic engagement can have benefits as looking out for neighbors, a sense of fulfillment, and having a meaning in their life. Economy has become a problem for older people after the recession. Now older people are having to work longer, less people are having early retirement, and now Social Security is not enough to support them after they retired. So a lot of them are getting jobs after they have retired. When it comes to housing, most people would like to stay in their own homes, but for many, it's not a choice. It all depends to their health or their financial situation. But if they cannot stay in their house, there are several options that they can choose from. It all depends to their the type of health needs that they have and the amount of money that they can afford to spend. Some of the most common health issues in older adults include chronic health conditions, cognitive health, physical injuries, mental health, and malnutrition. Within those, the most common chronic health conditions include hypertension, arthritis, heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. The five leading causes of death among older people are heart disease, cancer, chronic lower respiratory disease, stroke, and unintentional injuries. The recommendations for older people to keep good health include exercise, good nutrition, regular health screenings, getting vaccinated, having enough sleep, and participating in activities. Physical activities are very important because it decreases a lot of the health risk of diseases. So the recommendations are aerobics, strength building, flexibility, and balance exercise. Good nutrition includes eating a variety of fruits and vegetables, eating breads and cereals that are whole grain, sufficient protein, less saturated fat, reduce sugar and salt consumption, eating more fiber, and drinking enough water. My interview was with a sweet Muslim lady from Pakistan. Her name is Rehana Khan. She's 81 years old. She's happy, full of energy, and enjoys good health. Rehana was born in India in 1936. She moved or rather immigrated to Pakistan after 1949 with her aunt and uncle and her older brother. Her parents passed away when she was less than 10 years old. She did not really go to school as it was not really common those days for girls to go to school in that region. She was basically homeschooled by her uncle. She was married off at a young age of 17 and had 9 children. Her husband passed away from a heart attack when she was 38 and she had to raise the children all on her own in a very male-dominated society. Her husband left some money and real estate, but she still struggled to raise 9 children. She believes that her most important accomplishment is to raise 9 children on her own in a very decent and making sure in a very decent way and making sure that they all get good education. She came to the United States when she was 51 years old. At the time, her older daughter had just graduated from medical school. Rihanna never had to work or do anything on her own because in her culture, children give a lot of respect to parents and they take care of them in every way. They do everything for their parents. The only impact that she felt sometimes regarding moving to the United States was not speaking or understanding English. But this was only when she would go to the doctor because she had a knee surgery. Other than that, she never had it. She still doesn't have any chronic condition. As I mentioned earlier, she never had to work or take care of anything. All her needs are met by her children. All of them are well established. Um, she has never had to deal with medical or financial issues since her daughter is a doctor, so she basically takes care of everything. In the Eastern culture, parents live with their children, and it is taboo to leave your parents in nursing homes or senior care facilities. She's very happy and satisfied as far as treatment is concerned. I was very happy to get the opportunity of interviewing Rihanna because I learned a lot, not only because of her being an older person, but because of where she comes from, um, this is whatever I talked about. It was just like the basics of what it was kind of like required for this paper, but she had story after story, and it was just amazing to hear everything that she has lived through. So I'm very thankful that I got to experience that and that she talked to me. And this concludes my presentation. Thank you.